Neno Brown, you tapped in with PPhilms. What's the word, man?
What's the word, P?
Man, yo, it's always a beautiful thing to have you on the platform. I feel like you're one of those guys that I was kind of saying this off camera. Like, it was never planned for us to sit down, but when we did, we instantly had so much chemistry on camera. And every time I put an interview out with you, all the subscribers is hitting me up. Yo, bring Neno back. Bring Neno back, you know. So we got you back third time. You know what I'm saying? How have you been, man?
I'm chilling, bro. Just music. That's it. Basically, just focus on music and shit right now.
Yeah. How now? When you say focus on the music, you know, what is the goals with that? Like, is there any plans with how you want to distribute the music to your consumers? What's the plans with that?
I'm trying to put like together a team right now. So it's like I already got mad music, so I don't really care about doing like vids and shit like that. I need like a marketer. I'm not trying to I'm trying to do it independent. You feel me?
Okay.
So that's my biggest thing right now. So that's what I mean. I'm focused on the music.
Gotcha.
So I'm trying to put together a team.
Okay, bet. All right. Last week, a couple of days ago, I kind of ran an interview with Tay Mac. You know, he's somebody who's well known on his side, being Woo and everything, and he told the story from his perspective. Instantly, when I put his interview out, a lot of people gravitated towards it, and they wanted to have you back right away to kind of like, yo, you know how the subscribers are. One side talk, they want the other person to talk. Watching his interview, what was some of the thoughts that ran through your mind?
I ain't even gonna front. Like, I don't know, son. You feel me? I probably seen him before back in the days. You know how niggas be growing up looking different. He looked like Coca to me, you feel me? So now, long story short, I see this interview, I'm like, nah, I fuck with son. Like, you feel me? Son, it's not like he ain't say nothing wrong. You feel me? He ain't say nothing he wasn't supposed to say. You feel me? So I fuck with his interview. You feel me? I feel like the word needed one of them to come up here and tell their side of the story too. You feel me? So by him coming up here and explaining this shit the way he explained it, I'm jagging it. I ain't even gonna front. I'm jagging it.
Yeah, he said that was kind of like the first time like you ever seen a Woo and Cho agree on anything. Like, you know, everybody kind of like supporting that and all that. Now, you know, in the interview, he told a couple of stories. You know, he told stories about when things got serious for him. There was a point he tells a story where a dude named Daniel, a guy named Daniel, passes away, and supposedly he's a basketball player, not in the streets, nothing like that. He passes away, and that's the moment where things for him, he sees it's intense. It's actually more serious, and he has to kind of like, you know, take the streets serious and be careful where you walk in and all that type of stuff. He even tells another story where I guess he loaned his father his car, but he was driving through Marcus Garvey before, so people ran up on the car, and they had the right car, but they thought they had the wrong car because he was no longer in it. You know, so he started realizing, damn, I can't even drive with the same car with my kid in it. It's serious. You know, when you're hearing things like that, you know, what are you thinking? Is that kind of accurate to the things that we're going through?
Yeah, hell yeah, of course. Hell yeah. That shit is, hell yeah.
Damn.
That's rule number one, though. You can't just be thinking you're going to be out here in the car, then have your mom driving the same car and, like, you know, your family, your wife, whatever. That shit is crazy.
Yeah. He also told something about, he said you would see certain people kind of switch sides. You had people who lived on the Woo side, but then would go Cho. You had people who lived on the Cho side would go Woo. What's the, I guess, your experience with things like that occurring?
See, me, like my circle, like the niggas that I grew up with, we wasn't going for that. You heard about, but it was happening because like everybody say, beef wasn't serious to everybody because certain shit didn't happen to everybody, or certain people couldn't relate or understand what was going on. So you got dudes like I was saying before you started the camera, Brownsville was so big that they got the whole Brownsville, if you look at it, from every project, they got it. They all dumb niggas, you feel me? So pretty sure if something was to happen or somebody was to pass away or whatever, it was regular for a nigga to be like, oh, that's his cousin, or that's his mom's homegirl's son that he grew up with, so now he gotta go back on this side because that's like his family.
Yeah.
And it'd be vice versa. So it'd be like, all right, cool. It's like, now we see who for us and who for, like, you feel me, I'm trying to say? So we rather a nigga to do that because you could back doors, you feel me? So, all right, you over there, you chose your side, it's up.
Yeah. Has there ever been a time, because when he said that happened, he said there was a lot of people who they was against it, but then you had your group of people who were like, nah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's family. I guess for you, let's say someone you love kind of takes a stance like, nah, son, this got too close to home. They went on that side, but then they come back. Have you ever been in that predicament?
No, you out of here. You can't do that.
But you ever been in that though? Like ever had to go through that?
Nah.
Okay. Kind of people knew.
Nah. Yeah, niggas know. You can't. I don't know. That's like let's think about it. If you were like in the military or Navy or some shit, and you beefing with another country, then you be like, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna go fuck with them for a little minute. Then they don't work out. I'm coming back over here to USA. Ain't not jacking that. What like,
they gonna think you a spy or something.
Fuck that. Nah.
Gotcha. You know what was funny to me too with that interview, when he brought up when he brought up the Canarsie.
Yeah.
I don't know if did you see that part?
Yeah, I seen that. I watched that whole shit.
Okay. It was funny to me, and I'm not knocking no side, but it sounded so similar to what you were saying.
I'm trying to tell you, Pete, I'm not gonna come up here and lie and sugarcoat nothing, you heard, bro?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, I could come up here and say anything, but the comments and the real people in the real world gonna know what it is. So it's like, so that's why I'm so glad. Like, I'm happy that he came up here and did it. You feel me? Trying to say, I don't fuck with Sai, you feel me? Fuck all that. I'm happy because by me just saying it, it looked like, oh yeah, he just some Cho nigga, oh he mad, or he hating, or he saying anything. Now you see it from their point of view that we don't know them niggas, they don't know them niggas.
Yeah.
It's like, how is anything connected to us and y'all, and it's just confusing the world. You confusing the kids, you confusing everybody, confusing me, you heard, bro? Because I don't even know what the fuck really be going on half of the time. Yeah.
The only thing I will say though, there was some comments about this, Cho's being in Breukelen. You feel me?
That's this I'm trying to tell you. Cho is originally, see people say Sally's, right?
Yeah,
Let's break this down, right? Sally's is not Cho, right? They not Cho. It's that, I said this before with Melo, Sally's came up with the sound. Like, you know how I said before, like, uptown niggas got A-Hod, you got all type of dumb shit, right? They came up with the calling. Got yeah, we knew Pop. Pop used to come to the trap with us, chill, kick it. That was my cousin Ockmans, you feel me? Yeah. So he used to come kick it. They used to say Cho, but we used to always go to Breukelen though. Breukelen is like, my family's from Breukelen too. Mm-hmm. So when we was Hood Starz, they was M-Dub, Gotti fam, whatever, but we was always linked. Like before we was linked with YG, before TBO, before all of that. It was always us in Breukelen. So when people say, well, how are they saying this? Breukelen is really original Cho. They the reason why we was wearing the red, white, and blue bandanas, the American flags and all that. Like they like big part of the history, like real big part of the shit.
Why the American flag? Like why that?
It's mad different reasons. Like, that's crazy you say that. It's like, we was on some shit like, for Gotti fam. First it was like the camouflage flags, like the army flags. It was wearing that. Boom, representing like soldiers, you feel me? Gotti fam soldiers. Then it was like, we Hood Starz, you feel me? Then you got the American flag with the stars, it's red, white, and blue. We Bloods, Crips, neutral people. So it's like Blood, Crips, and neutrals in the stars, you know, regular shit like that. But we used to be on the heavy, like you see American flag, we got American flag, canes, rocks in American flag, all type of shit. Like we used to be on that shit heavy though. But definitely for a major fact for the world, Breukelen is definitely a major factor of this shit. Like if it wasn't for Breukelen, they played the big role in this shit, basically. They played the big role in this show shit.
But then to be fair, can't, because Breukelen is kind of Canarsie, right?
Now this how we gonna get to that, right? It get, boom. Breukelen, Canarsie. But that's like, I'm from, put it like this, I'm from Brownsville, you from Canarsie, right? Yeah. You my cousin. Yeah. Now, we got a big family. So now, my friends is coming to your side to chill because we don't got a project. We just got a side block. Y'all got a whole project, so it's a whole nother world for us. It's new girls, new things to do. You know, we just over there. So before we start really beefing with the niggas in our hood, they was already beefing with niggas in Canarsie already. From their schools, going to school, whatever they had going on. But at the end of the day, it wasn't so serious as, okay, we got to beef with them too. We just know if we with them, we see them, all right, this is when those niggas was fighting and shit. Then Gotti passed away. Now it comes to, all right, we got beef with them niggas. But it wasn't no 5E and it wasn't no Woo shit. It wasn't it was a certain group of dudes from Canarsie. You feel me? So it's like, all right, so we knew who it was. Like we knew it's these group of dudes. So now when shit got serious, when Ak passed away, you feel me? Now for them too, now it's like, oh, hold on. All right, now is okay, now we choosing a side now. Now we in this shit together.